So going to cloud, start AWS or any cloud, the first question anyone ask, and this is general questions, and I assume everyone will give me the answer. What is cloud computing? This is a fundamental question on the first day until the last day. Will anyone ask what is cloud computing? Simple answer in a single line. Everyone try to give me the answer. Then I will go to the next topic. What is the cloud computing? I assume everyone knows what is cloud computing, but please write in chat in a single sentence, what is cloud computing? Range of services delivered over internet, metaphor of internet. Okay. Yes, please try. 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, everyone try to give me the answer. Then we go to the next topic. Today, 1 hour is a recap session. I will clear all your doubts, basic doubts of cloud. And then on another session, we go to the practical. And from tomorrow, mostly will not recap anything. Whatever we have teach till now, we go to the AWS because our course is also going some delay. And the course agenda is AWS. So from tomorrow, we will go to the AWS, core AWS. This is also basic, but from tomorrow, we'll go to the AWS. So yes, what is cloud computing? Range of service over the internet. Very good. Range of service over the internet. Anyone? Yes. Sure. Why again repeated session? Very good question. This is very good question. Why again repeated session? Because from the last session, 7 to 8, new people are joined and they have requested, please recap all the sessions. So when we start a practical, we assume we all are on the same page. We try to take all the students in a same page. For that, from first hour, I'm recapping all the things in a fast manner, not in a slow manner. And after second hour, I will show the private cloud in a practical way. And from tomorrow, we will only discuss and only show AWS, core AWS. And after that, I will not recap any session. So from 1 hour, I will recapping all the things or clear all the doubts. And second session, I will show the practical of private cloud. And from tomorrow, we will create your account in AWS and start practical in AWS. Recap is very helpful to remember things easily. Okay, so what is cloud computing? Please try to give me the answer in a single line and a quick way. Because I assume everyone knows what is cloud computing. So please try to give me the answer. Okay, so everyone try to give the answer. All the answer mostly correct. So what the market survey said, till now, 21% companies move to the public cloud. 71% company already moved to the hybrid cloud and 4% move to the private cloud. The question comes here, why 4% in private cloud? Why 71% in hybrid cloud? And why 21% is public cloud? What is the answer for in your mind? Why 4%, only 4% company goes in private cloud? Why 71% company goes to the hybrid cloud? And why 21% company goes to the public cloud? What is the main reason for this, according to you? What is the main reason? Yes, anyone try to give me the answer? Yes, please try to give me cost. Yeah, very good. Cost is the main factor. Anything? Why 71% company in hybrid? Why not public? Public cloud is very cheap in comparison to hybrid, in comparison to private. Then why company not goes to the public cloud? Why 71% in hybrid? And why not in the public cloud? Any answer? That would uses or demand. Public has less. Right. Right. So depend upon company scenarios, company environment, company decided that is they go to the public cloud, they go to the hybrid cloud, and they go to the private cloud. Okay. Right. Services. So recap session, just something, some point. Benefits. If you go to anything, the main thing you know that is what is the advantages of anything and what is the disadvantages. For example, if you purchase a mobile phone or if you purchase a laptop or if you purchase a car, what is the advantages of this car? Why you purchase Maruti Swift or why you purchase a Mercedes? Why you purchase BMW? What is the advantages in this car and what is the disadvantages? So advantages or benefits, any word that is benefits. Benefits of cloud computing. Why we go to the cloud? This is a basic question, simple question and basic question asked in interviews. That is benefits of cloud computing. Yes, give me one by one, quickly answer what is the benefits of cloud computing. Why we go to the cloud? Yes, high speed. What is the meaning of high speed? That is only internet required. You don't know, we don't want hardware, we don't want Dell server, IBM server, we don't want Cisco router, switches, firewall, Fortinet firewall, high speed, only internet high speed one. Right. Automatic second, just note down if you have not written, otherwise just see the screen. Automatic software. Mostly I have already explained you all the things, but this is a recap session, so I am explaining you in a fast way. Automatic software updates and integration. Automatic software updates. What is the meaning of automatic software updates? That is, if you work in any companies or if we already work in a data center, so monthly patches is coming from Microsoft, and Microsoft recommend that is on a monthly basis you update your server or you update your desktop. So patches, IT team deploy the patches with the help of SCCM or Microsoft Intune. So now in cloud, AWS will do this type of updates, software updates. You have not any headache of this thing, that is AWS will update your software. Automatic software updates and integration. So these are two things. If you have any doubts, any questions regarding any point, please ask me in chat, because today I will take this session some speedway because it's a recap session. Efficiency and cost reduction. What is the meaning of this? Efficiency and cost reduction. Yes. What do you mean by efficiency and cost reduction? How we have reduced the cost? Anyone? Give me the answer. Cost reduction. Job offer. This is a different answer. Efficiency and cost reduction. What is the cost reduction in cloud? Minimum cost. Why? How? The question is cost reduction. How? But how cost reduction? That is, when we go to the cloud, we not need to purchase a server, we not need to purchase routers, we not need to purchase the switches, we not need to purchase a firewall, we not need to purchase antivirus licenses, OS licenses, different things. So AWS will manage all the things and only you will pay the amount for your service. So this is a cost reduction, efficiency and cost reduction. These are advantages. Then data security. What is data security? What is the meaning of data security? Data security, everyone knows what is the data and what is the security. Data security, that is, AWS will ensure you that is they will protect your data. Your data will be not leaked outside of the environment. So these are data security, because this is a very headache field, data security. In corporate world, data security is a very important point. So AWS will give you the surety, give you the guarantee. That is, we will protect your data. AWS will protect your data. So data security. Then scalability. What is the meaning of scalability? Yes, please try to give me the answer. I have already explained you all the things. So please try to give me the answer. What is the scalability? This is very important features in cloud. Scalability. We can enhance storage capacity, we can enhance CPU, we can enhance RAM, we can enhance storage, anything we have to scale, increase or decrease according to our requirement. This is a scalability. It is called as a scalability. Clear this 4 point or any question? Say yes or no. Scale up and down. Very good. Scale up and down. So these 4 points clear or any questions regarding this 4 point? Yes, clear. Very good. Then is a collaboration. What is the meaning of this collaboration? What is the meaning of this collaboration? Yes. What are the disadvantages? Yes. After advantages, we will go to the disadvantages also. Yes. If anything is advantages, there is a disadvantages. So, what is collaboration? Join much. Collaboration. In simple, this company collaborate with this company. This is some simple collaboration. Collaboration means what? In cloud environment, that is developers, operations, security, product architect, all are in a same platform, same infrastructure, and they can work simultaneously. In private cloud or in your own data centers, we need to coordinate, or manager need to coordinate this antivirus team, firewall team, network team, Windows team. So, and they will connect each other. So there is a big headache of collaboration. But in cloud computing, AWS will collaborate all the things in a single platform. So we don't have any headache of this collaboration. AWS will collaborate all the things. So collaboration is the advantages. Then unlimited storage capacity. Unlimited storage capacity. What is the meaning of this? Unlimited storage capacity. Yes. Please try to give me the answer. Store unlimited data. Yes, very good. Store unlimited data. No limit for data. Right. Unlimited storage capacity, the meaning of this, that is, for example, in today's date, you need only 100 GB space. And for example, your company increases, your company employee size increases, your company revenue increases, and tomorrow you need that is 1 TB or 2 TB or 100 TB or 1 GB TB, depend upon your requirement, you need a more storage. So what we need in a practical, in when the data center is present in your on-premises, you need to purchase a storage, you need to purchase a hard disk, you need to set up a LUNs in the storage. But in cloud computing, only you need to scale the storage, and you need or you get the services for storage. So unlimited storage, there is no headache of any big size of storage or any less size of storage. Any 100 TB, 1000 TB, any storage you want, you immediately they will provide you the storage. So unlimited storage capacity. Clear? Any question? Backup and restore data. What is the meaning of this backup and restore data? What is the meaning of this backup and restore data? Yes, please. If data loss, we can restore. Backup and restore data, yes, that is AWS will provide you the backup. AWS will restore the data. If any data loss, if you have deleted any data, then AWS will restore the data. So AWS will manage your backup and AWS will restore the data. That is a backup and restore data. Then disaster recovery. What is the meaning of this? disaster recovery. This is the advantages. And when interviewer asks you what is the cloud computing, what is the benefits of cloud computing, you will explain these points in a detail. Right, flood, disaster, yes, floods, fire, this is a disaster. Anyone? Right, safety from natural disaster, earthquake, yes. Right, so when in 1% cases, on 0.01% cases, you say that is some floods occurs or some fire occurs, that is 2-3 years ago before in a Chennai, there is a flood occurs and Microsoft data centers, flood water enter on a Microsoft data center and there is a huge downtime in Chennai data centers or Microsoft data centers, Chennai Microsoft data center. So this is a disaster. So they will provide you the backup from another data center. So it's called as a disaster recovery. Mostly it is not come in practical, but yes, in 0.01% cases, disaster. Then data loss prevention. What is the meaning of this data loss prevention? Yes, I'm going to give you the answer. What is the data loss prevention? Data loss prevention means, for example, in rare-to-rare cases, your laptop will damage, right? Or some hard disk crashes or laptop crashes or anything happens. So they will provide you the data. They will recover your data. So this is called the data loss prevention. Any environment, if your data is lost, they will provide you the data, backup the data. This is called the data loss prevention. They will prevent your data. So this is called the data loss prevention. Then something. Clear? Any question, any doubts? If you have any questions, any doubts, please ask me in chat. Then control. What is the meaning of control? Yes. What is the meaning of control? The simple word, simple English word, control. What is the meaning of this control? Yes, please try to give the answer. Control. Meaning of the control is what? That is cloud. You give the cloud provider give the complete visibility and control over your data. You can decide this particular file, who will access this particular file. You will only give the access permissions. If you give the read access permission, they will only read the data. If you give the read write permission, they will read write data. If you give the full control, they will read write and delete the data. So according to you, according to your requirement, you will set the permissions. For example, if you have to see that is a Word Excel file also, we will set the permission for read permission, write permission, delete permission. Any data, we will set the permission. So this is a control. So AWS will provide you the complete visibility and control over your data. So these are some advantages. People are saying, what are the disadvantages? Very tough question. What is the disadvantages? What is the disadvantages of cloud computing? Anyone? Disadvantages of cloud computing. Right, so very good answer. It depends upon internet. Right? It depends upon internet. Very good concern and 100% correct answer. Disadvantage, it depends upon internet. For example, today I'm working from home and I'm managing my data center from my home. I'm going to the AWS control and then in that AWS panel, AWS console, I am managing my data center. But suddenly, for example, my internet down. Okay, and how I access my data centers. In physical, on-premises data center, I go to my company and I go to my data center. But in cloud, my internet down. And how? We will not manage. Internet connection must require, right? Downtime is often That is biggest disadvantage of cloud is that is the internet. We will depend on internet. Our internet connection must proper or must speed internet we want, right? So this is the disadvantages of cloud computing. Security and privacy also, some people say disadvantages that in on-premises you will see, but in cloud provider, they will ensure you that your data is secure, your data is private, but we'll trust on that. And in on-premises, we will manage. So this is also you say that is a one disadvantages in point, but main disadvantage is the internet. The first two I am writing. First one is a downtime. For example, your internet down or some flood occurs or anything occurs in their data center, and for switching it will take some time. So we'll just sit. After that, we'll decide SLA. What is the SLA? We complain that is you will not meet our SLA. This thing, but we will depend on it. So everything, some advantages, some disadvantages. So mostly the thing is advantages. Mostly advantages point is there, and some disadvantages also there. For example, you purchase a mobile, you'll talk anyone, your friends, WhatsApp, but disadvantage is that is the radiation and it will affect your some health, but people are purchasing mobile, right? So these are some disadvantages. Now the big question is, why use private cloud? What is private cloud? Both. Okay. Why use private cloud and what is private cloud? Why use private cloud? It's a tough question. Mostly in interview asking what is private cloud and why you use private cloud. Security is both advantages and disadvantages. Yes, security is both advantages and disadvantages depend upon how you thinking. This is advantages. Security is mostly coming in advantages, but yes, disadvantages some there also. So for that purpose, people are going to the private cloud. So what is a private cloud? Spelling is wrong. Private. I-V-A-T-E, private. What is a private cloud? Why we go to the private cloud? What is private cloud? That is, private cloud offer the same control and security as a traditional on-premise infrastructure. Private cloud means same on-premise data center. This is called the private cloud. Their charge is high, but yes, this is an on-premise data center, same as an on-premise data center. Advantages, that is security. Private cloud security is enhanced since traffic to a private cloud is typically limited to the organization's own transaction. That is, one company directly communicate with their data center. So security is high security in a private cloud. Performance is also high because the data center, that is, we write first name, that is predictable. That is, hardware is dedicated rather than multi-tenant. So single company communicate with single hardware. So performance will increase in this scenario on a private cloud. Long-term saving. What is the meaning of long-term saving? Long-term saving. What is the meaning of this long-term saving? That is, we can purchase for in a single time hardware, server or firewall or Cisco router, switches, anything. So one-time saving. One time you have to purchase, and in future only we have to give the rent for that service. So long-term saving. Then regulatory governance. On last time I have explained you very detailed this word, regulatory governance. What is the meaning of this? Some company does not trust, or some company policy that is their data will not store in a cloud, so they will go to the private cloud. They will keep the data in a private cloud. So this is a regulatory governance. Any doubt, any question? If possible, I will show you one video. Last time I will show 1.4 minutes video that is a for data center, how the data center. I have also get one good video. Let's try. Possible, I will show you. This is some 10 minutes approximate video, but it is very good video because tomorrow directly we go to the cloud. Let's try to run this video. How the data center and how they assemble the data center. Let's see this video location. If anyone in future go to the data center or work on a data center, so you feel this video in real, because I had already worked 2 years in data center. So when I see this video, what happens? Ads. So much. Just feel this video and issues are these type of things they are building in data center.
Later.
So may I stop this video? Sound is not clear. Sound is not in, only background music is there and only screen is coming. So everyone see this video or we'll stop this video? There are more glitch and we are unable to see properly. Okay, thank you. Then we stop this video. No issues. So let's go this. Yes. Okay, no issues. So the question is, we just remove this. We just show the diagram. In diagram, I try to explain the things. So we have learned the advantages of cloud computing. We learn advantages of private cloud. Then the big question here is, there's three things here in the cloud computing. First one is, that is private cloud. Shivram signing. Shivram, need to talk anything? Share the link of video. Okay, it's a good question. Just see, it's a very good video. Let's see on your side. The YouTube video available for everyone. So with the private cloud, so in cloud computing, there are three types of cloud: private cloud, hybrid cloud, private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud. Why I'm written hybrid cloud in between? Because hybrid cloud is between in private cloud and public cloud. So it is called as a hybrid. It's a hybrid cloud. So yes, everyone give me the answer. What is the private cloud? Please try to give me the answer. What is a private cloud? Yes. Yes, everyone, please try to give me the answer. What is private cloud? I have explained you many times, and now I will assume that everyone will give me the answer. What is private cloud? No one? Are you dedicated for an answer? Yes, please, everyone try to give me the answer. What is private cloud? Only single person, Raj Ratan, not accessed by everyone in simple words. Dedicated to single organization. Yes. Anyone? So everyone knows private cloud or any doubts in private cloud? Say yes or no. Everyone know what is a private cloud? Now everyone knows what is a private cloud or any questions regarding private cloud? Yeah, very good. Then what is public cloud? What is public cloud? Yes, please try to give the answer. What is public cloud? Yes, please try to give the answer. What is public cloud? Accessible to the public. Government cloud, everyone will access. Government cloud. What is government cloud? Shivam Sahini raised hand. Shivam, you are asking something? Please ask in chat box. Government cloud, everyone will access. So government is goes to the private. Everyone will access in the public cloud. So public cloud, that is they will provide you the infrastructures and you need to purchase a subscription, not for accessible in everyone. That is the subscriptions you purchase, only that things you are using, you will use and you will pay for that subscription. That is called as a public cloud. And what is a hybrid cloud? What is hybrid cloud? Yes. What is hybrid cloud? Yes. Please try to give the answer. What is hybrid cloud? Combination of public private cloud. Right. Combination of both public. So my question is, why people go to the private cloud, why people go to the public cloud, and why people go to the hybrid cloud? What is it? What is the difference between this private cloud, hybrid cloud, and public cloud? What is the difference between these three? Private cloud, hybrid cloud, public cloud. In one or two lines. What is the difference between private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud? If you know the difference, then only when you become an IT manager, when you become a system admin, you will decide why, in which cloud we need to go. Either I can go to the private cloud, either I can go to the public cloud, or we need to go to the hybrid cloud. Private cloud offers high level of security. Then why we go to the hybrid cloud? Private cloud gives more security. This is an on-premises data center. Public cloud, less expenses. They will provide you all the things, all the hardwares, all the networks, right? Then what is this hybrid cloud and why company goes to the hybrid cloud? It's a big question. Why company goes to the hybrid cloud? Yes. Anyone give me the answer? Why I need to go to the hybrid cloud? Why company go to the hybrid cloud? What is the advantages of hybrid cloud? Yes. Yes. Please give me the answer. Why we go to the hybrid cloud? See, private cloud, everyone know what is private cloud? That is private cloud. On-premises data center, AWS will provide you the on-premises access, on-premise data center. In their data center, they will give you the access. That is called as a private cloud. In a simple terms, in a case or in a racks, they will store your servers and you only access that server. No one can access that server. That is called as a private cloud. Public cloud, AWS will give you the servers, network, hardwares, firewall, router, switches, and everything. And according to your subscriptions, according to your plan, you pay amount to the AWS. That is a public. Then hybrid cloud. Hybrid. Why we go to the hybrid cloud? Because in company, some data they need more secure, and some data they not need so much security. Some application is dependence. There is some dependency that is they will not work in the public cloud properly. And second thing, data security. For example, I had given you the example of Johnson and Johnson. Johnson and Johnson manages some 50,000 plus employees in Johnson and Johnson in their payroll, senior level. But VP, higher than VP, they will not think that their data will kept in a public cloud. They will not. So they will go to the hybrid cloud. That is, for example, in 50,000 mailbox, some 100 or 200 mailbox, they will kept that mailbox in a private cloud. And rest mailbox, they will kept in a hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud means public cloud. So for 100 mailbox, they will kept in private cloud, and remaining, they will kept their data in a public cloud. So hybrid cloud is a combination of private cloud and public cloud. Where the data security need more data security, then they will move the data or they will store the data in a private cloud. Where not so much security or there is not dependency, some application dependency, then they switch to the public cloud. If there is some application dependency, any dependency, firewall dependency, or any dependency, port dependency, or any security, then they go to the private cloud. So hybrid cloud is a combination. In interview, they will ask this question. Mostly people are asking this question: what is private cloud? What is public cloud? What is hybrid cloud? And what is the difference between that? And why we need to? Why company go to the hybrid cloud? Because in previous diagram I had shown mostly company in a hybrid cloud. So very less company goes to the private cloud, and after that company goes to the public cloud, but mostly company goes to the hybrid cloud. So this is the reason the company goes to the hybrid. Any question? Any doubts? Yes. Any questions? Any doubts? What is the disadvantages? Many times we are just saying advantages of cloud, advantages of hybrid, advantages of public, advantages of private. We are not talking about disadvantages. So let's discuss disadvantages. Anything, if there is advantage, there is some disadvantages. So what is the disadvantages of private cloud? Yes. Anyone try to give me the answer? What is the disadvantage of private cloud? Private cloud is so secure. Private cloud is highly secure. Private cloud data is secure. Private cloud speed is very good speed. Means that is a racks is only for one company. Everything. But what is the disadvantages of private cloud? And costly. Yes. Cost factor. Yes. Very good. Costly. Second, high maintenance cost. Yes. High maintenance cost. Operation is limited. Private cloud is accessible within the organization, so the areas of operation is limited. Then skilled people we want. We want a highly skilled people to manage this private cloud. So skilled people are required to manage and operate cloud services. So this is the disadvantages of in single one. If you want, that is, I'm writing one words. That is, first one is, just note down, because in interview, if anyone asks what is the disadvantage, high cost. Second is restricted of operations. Third is limited scalability. One, disadvantages of private cloud. Then what? Then what is the disadvantage of hybrid cloud? Yes. Please give me the answer. What is the disadvantages of hybrid cloud? Disadvantages of hybrid cloud. What is the disadvantages of hybrid cloud? Anyone? The answer, disadvantages of hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is not expensive. Difficult to implement, right? Difficult to implement. So first, network issue. If your network goes down, how we can manage network issues? Second, infrastructure. Compatibility. Meaning of this is that is when you purchase any infrastructure from cloud provider, we need to test that is your infrastructure, your application work properly in that infrastructures. So code and everything we need to check. So we need to implement. For implementation, we first check that if this infrastructure is compatibility with your application or not. That is reliability. Reliability. That is reliability of service depends on cloud service provider. That is we need to reliable on cloud service provider. So these are the disadvantages of hybrid cloud. Simple terms. This is using public cloud. Everyone knows that. That is a open source. Disadvantage, that is speedless or sometimes network issues. So these are the disadvantages. Mostly not close to them. Second basic things I need to explain you, that is mostly I think I have covered private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud. Some simple things I need to discuss with you. Mostly I assume that is we know everything because it's a basic question and I will not explain or in detail and not take more time on this. IP address. What is IP address? What is IP address? And everyone, I assume, what is IP address? What is IP? Yes, in single line. What is IP? Internet protocol, right? Why we need IP? Specific device address, internet protocol. Why we need IP? Why we need IP? In fact, for addressing of a system, right? Right, because in computer knows only binary digit, right? And people know that is numeric, means alphabetical names, right? That is Anmol. Anmol is name of my name, Anmol. But computer knows only the numeric value, that is 01 value. So IP address, right? Mostly I assume everyone knows that is classes of IP: class A, class B, class C, class D, subnet mask, default gateway. These are things. If you do not know, please read all the things. Do homework. What is networking? These are basic things and it will come in practical session. So just writing things, just note down the things, read this thing in the free time. If you know this thing, very good. If it does not know in detail, read this thing. What is networking? Very good. Connect two or more computers. Connect two or more computers. Connect two or more devices. Routers, switches, firewall. Everything comes in networking. Simple answer. Connect two or more devices. That is network. Very good. What is host? IT words. What is? Please provide me the host name. The manager says, you say my laptop is not working. IT person says, please provide host name. What is the meaning of host name? What is host in IT? What is host name? Anyone? What is host? What is host? A host can be computer, a laptop, mobile, a printer, or any other device that uses IP address to go to the internet. It's called the host. Okay. These are basic words we are using in practical. You know these words very good. If you does not know these words, please read this article in Google, read articles in YouTube. What is firewall? What is firewall? Security application. Any name, you know, any company name of firewall? Yes. Any company who providing firewall? Very security, no, company name I'm asking. Any company name? Any company name? So firewall is a network device that is used to secure our LAN network from outside untrusted network between your company network and internet. There is a firewall, and firewall is a device that used to secure your company network, your LAN network from outside. Fortinet is one example of firewall. Fortinet firewall. There's Cisco. Cisco is providing. Cisco is a big name in. Cisco is a very big name in firewall, router, switches. Microsoft, everyone knows Microsoft, right? Mostly people knows. I assume that 99% people know Microsoft. Same Cisco. Cisco in main dealing in router, switches. Firewall. Then question comes here. Router. What is router? Single line definition I want. What is router? What is router? Anyone? What is router? Just provide the route for data to destination. Router is a device. It's called a layer 3 device. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, depend upon their features. Router is a layer 3 device and it is used to connect two different networks. Any two different networks, they will route their address, and so router is a device and it is used to connect the two different networks. For example, A network and B network. There is two network, A network, B network, and router is they will connect this A network to B network. So it is a router. Then one simple question, gateway. What is gateway? Default gateway. And you say, what is your default gateway? What is gateway? These are simple terms. You read these things in detail. I'm just asking a one-line questions and giving the answer in one line. What is gateway? What is gateway? Network node. We provide internet access to device, whatever connects to net. So gateway, for example, you are in home, there is one main gate, and everyone exits from that gate. Main gate is in home, suppose 3-room flat or 2-room flat or 4-room flat. Every room have their separate door, but there is one main door. Everyone go outside to the main door. So gateway is a simple in a main door. Gateway is the exit point of a LAN network. When anyone asks what is a gateway, gateway is the exit point or entrance point of a LAN network. Gateway is basically a router. So what is your gateway? If anyone asks what is the gateway, so you provide these are the IP 10.10 or something or these are, so this is our gateway. Then that is NIC. What is NIC? NIC card. Your NIC card will not work. Maybe your NIC card is not working properly, so you are facing internet issues. IT people say, oh, hey, no, your NIC card is not working properly. Maybe for that reason your internet is not working. Network interface card, very good answer, network interface card. But why it is used and where it is used? What is the role of NIC card? Network interface card. But what is the role? Yes. What is the role of NIC card? Because all the things we are using in practical, these terms, these words we will use. So everyone knows these words. What is NIC? What is router? What is modem? What is switch? What is firewall? And what is their function? NIC is a network interface card, right? NIC is a network interface card. It is a small circuit board chip on the motherboard of PC. And NIC connects a computer to the internet. And in that NIC, we will provide you the IP address. So it is called the network interface card. This is an open question for everyone. What is AWS? So everyone say, why is asking me? What is AWS or Azure or yes, what is AWS? Yes, please give me the answer. Alibaba. Yes. Yes, everyone, please give me the answer. What is AWS? IBM Cloud. Yes, what is AWS? Yes, please try to give me the answer. What is AWS? So much time. After taken 6 to 7 session, do not give me the answer. What is AWS? It's a great challenge for me. What is AWS? Yes. Everyone, I'm audible, right? So please give me the answer. What is AWS? Yes. What is a cloud service provider? AWS is a cloud service provider. So why so much? Why only single answer? Cloud service provider, Amazon Web Service, AWS Amazon Web Service. It is a cloud service provider. So only 2 people. Why? AWS is a cloud service provider. So how they are providing the service? Why I'm asking this question? That is how they are providing this service. So any cloud provider, either AWS, Azure, Alibaba, IBM Cloud, any cloud service provider, there is something similar in that. The first thing is called as a geography. Geography. What is geography? What is geography? That is in a backend. Either you are using a public cloud, either you are using a hybrid cloud, either you are using a private cloud. In a background, there is a data center. In the background, there is a data center, physical data center. So when you are saying that is everything in cloud, everything in cloud means what? People say, oh, what cloud? Where is this? In a background, all the things are present in a physical data center. So these big data service provider, this big cloud service provider, AWS, they have created many data center in different geography location present in the world. Please try to understand my words, what I'm saying. These big data center company, AWS, Microsoft Azure, Alibaba, IBM Cloud, these are the big 2 players, AWS and Azure. So these data center company, created or assembled many data centers in different area of the world. So the word is coming geography. The word coming of in interview it will ask what is geography. So the word, what is the meaning of geography? That is, for example, AWS US. They have created a data center in US. So US is a geography location. US is a geography location. They have created a data center in India. So India is a geography location. Remember, any doubts, any question, please ask in chat box. Because these terms we will use in AWS practical. These terms we will use in Microsoft Cloud, any cloud provider. These are the basic terms from start date to end date. We will use this word. So geography is what? Geography is the area, physical area. For example, when you open a world map, so geography, that is US is a geography, India is a Asia Pacific geography, that is India is a geography. And so these are the geography. In US, after in US, they have to divide the US location. They have to divide the US location in different regions. In different what regions? For example, that is a 824 happens. So cover practical. That is a east location in ES, east location, then west location, central location. In India, they have to create a north location, south location. So these are the east location, east location, north location, south location. So these are these words: east, west, central, east, north, south. So this is called as a change my color here. It's called as a region. Geography, that is different location, US, India is a geography separately. And ES, they have to create a region, East US, West US, Central US. In practical, it will show you how to select the region. And in India, East, North, South, these are the region. And in that region, in South area, for example, Chennai, in Mumbai, the data center present in Chennai, the data center present in Mumbai. In that location, in that region, what they have created, what they have done, then view, again they have to create a what? That is data center. Created a what? Data center. I will not diagram again. Time getting time. I will show the practical. So in that location, this T is coming here. So in that region, they created a data center. I have already shown you video of the data center also, and in theoretical parts also I have explained you in very detail how the data center is working. So in that area, they have created data center. In region, they have created a different data center. And in data center also, they have created a many sub data center. For example, in Mumbai, if they have to create a one data center, two data center in Mumbai, and they are for example, in South, they have created two data centers. So it is called as a DT zone. DT zone. DT zone or set DT zone. So AWS, Amazon Web Service, Microsoft Azure, these are the cloud service provider company, and these companies have created many data center in a different area of the world. And when they are separated from the continental, that is US area, India area, so it is called as a geography. In US, in India, they have to again divide it in US in a different parts. That is East US, West US, Central US, North India, South India, East India, and so it is called as a region. In region, they have to create a data center. In data center, they have created a multiple data center for fault tolerance. Whatever we have learned till now in theoretical, that is data backup or security or anything, 100% SLA. So in that, they have to create an availability zone. That is, for example, if any condition, in floods, in fire, anything, earthquake, if one data center goes down, then they have to directly switch over to the another data center. So it is called as a availability zone. Any question, any doubts, or clear? Yes. In chat box, say yes or no. Any question? Doubts? Clear? If you have any question, please ask me, because this is the starting. After that, we go to the practical. And from today onwards, we all see all the things in practical. Whatever I have teach you on theoretical section, private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, software as service, platform as service, infrastructure as service, everything I will show you in the lab session. So, assume everyone, no doubts, right? 100% clear? Yes, very good. Thank you. So, just what to the home, that's all the things. And delete. After delete, minimize. Minimize, time out. Okay, give me 1 minute. So, what are the work benches we are going to use? What are the work benches? What is the meaning of work benches? Rajatan, I don't in detail what is your question. What's new? Full screen. It's noise. Switch everything here. What are the work benches we are going to use? From today onwards, we will work in practical session. Till all the doubts will clear, we'll work on the practical session. The full screen. This is the full screen. Activate your windows. Activate your windows. Very good. Any reason behind activate your windows? Okay, no issues. I will activate my windows. Okay, so in background, this is the private cloud. Whatever you see in my screen, this is the private cloud. So this is the private cloud, and here, which one? This one. VCSA01A corp.local. This is called as a geography. This is called as geography. Where this geography? This is a practical lab, VM lab. So we don't know where is the exact location, but wherever in the world these data center is prevalent, this is a geography of this data center. This is a geography. This world is called this VCSA01 corp.local. This is a geography location of this data center. Then the second thing is coming in picture is a region. For example, US, they have to create a data center in US. In US, they have to create a region. That is a North region, South region, East region, West region. In India, South India, East India, North India, this is the region. So this is a geography. In geography, they have to create a region. In region, they have to create a data center. These are their data center. ESX01 corp.local. This is the data center. Clear? Doubts? Question? Just I am show you all the things. So then after that, I have full screen I have done. So this is the geography location. This is the region, and in this region, this is the data center. That is, if one data center goes down, they will switch to the another data center cluster. So I will show you how this work in background. They are all virtual. In background, all the things is physical. Remember, nothing is virtual in background. But you are see this in a virtual environment. When we go to the public cloud, all the things for your view, perspective of view, this is a virtual, but in background, all the things is in a physical. All the things is a physical in background. Without physical, nothing is work, right? For example, if you are using a Hyper-V or using a VMware, this is a VMware lab. So for practical session, I will show you this is a VMware lab. But in background, they have to create physical data centers, and in physical data center, they had given you the portal. In that portal, you see all the things. So this is a virtual for you. But in background, all the things is in a physical. So the thing is, for example, if you need to create a data center, then how you create a new data center? So just right click here. I will give you the control also. So you will also do the practical. Then new data center. For example, in Mumbai location, currently they have a 2 data center. And now they need to deploy one more data center in Mumbai location or in Chennai location. So how they will do? This is a geography location. In geography location, in regions, they will create a new data center. So they will create a new data center here. Just click on the new data center, and in new data center, they will give the data center name. For example, data center Mumbai. Data center is Mumbai. So here the data center Mumbai. Right? For example, after 1 month or after 2 months, they again need to create one more data center. So again right click, new data centers, and then data center, for example, Delhi. That is Delhi. After data center, what is the next? After the data center, they need to create a cluster. What is the meaning of cluster? What is meaning of cluster? That is, for example, any scenarios, my first data center down, it will move to the second data center for 99.9% SLA. What they are saying, that is, I will give you the 99.99% SLA. So for that, the data center is in a cluster mode. That is, for example, in rare cases, one data center down, it will switch over to the another data center. So the concept is coming cluster in Windows cluster. So they have to create a cluster. How we can create a cluster? Just right click here and go to the new cluster. So after that, in new cluster, we give the cluster. How the cluster? Either in the same data center or maybe another. So in same data center, they have to create a cluster. That is a first floor cluster, second floor. That is, if any issues are coming on the first floor, it moves to the second floor. So first floor. The same replications will present in a second floor. So again, right click here, new cluster, and with the name. So how these AWS people are doing on a background? Just try to show this thing. Second floor. So these are the clusters. So geography, after geography, regions, after region, they have to create a data center. After a data center, what we need to do? After data center, we need to do a virtual machine. We need to create a virtual machine, virtual server. So again, go to data center. Already we have created a cluster. Then create a new virtual machine. Then select a creation type. Select a creation type means this option guide you to creating a new virtual machine. You will be able to customize processor, memory, network connection, and storage. You need to decide. You will need to install a guest operating system. After creation, you need to decide which operating system you want. So for this one, so click on the next. So these are the new virtual machine. In new virtual machines, we need to select the name of the virtual machine. For example, my virtual machine name is VM1, virtual machine 1. And then we need to select region. Which region is virtual machine? So I'm selecting the region Israel. Till now, you understand what I have said to you or any question, because otherwise you say that is I am explaining the fast. Till now, every doubt is clear. What is cluster? Right, very good. What is cluster? That is cluster is a features. That is, if any server down, automatically switch to the another server, or if any data. So this is the feature of cluster. For example, if my server down, directly all the data or all the backup will goes to all the things goes to the second server. So it is called as a cluster. Failover cluster, Windows cluster. These are the words in IT word. It is using as a cluster. Means simple word, layman word. That is, if one data server down, it automatically switch to the another server. So it is called as a cluster. Any question? Till now, things are clear or any question? Say yes or no in chat box. What no? Clear? Yes or no? Yes. Yeah. If I'm going speedily, please inform me. So again, I will explain you in a slow. Why creating a virtual machine? Yes. Everyone give the answer. Why creating a virtual machine? It's a very big question. Why creating a virtual machine? Why we are doing so much thing? Why we are learning all the things? We are learning all the things to create a virtual machine. If you will not create a virtual machine, then how will work? Virtual machine either a Windows server, virtual machine or Exchange server, virtual machine or a desktop. So we need to create a virtual machine, right? In VM, we can create an instance, right? So virtual machine, that is to store, to create AD, to create Exchange server, to create a file server, to create local user computer, we need to create a virtual machine. What we can do with the data center without VM? What we can do with data like Windows, Linux? Okay. So virtual machine, in virtual machine, we have select the region. In which region we need to create this virtual machine. Then go to the next. Then select a computer resource. Computer resource, which resource? Then we have to select here, that is these are the two resources. That is one ESX01 or ESX02. For example, we have selected resource this. From which resource they will provide you the VM. So these are the resource. Selected first one. Then see, the capacity of this resource is first is 43.75. Provision 31 point and free is 22.64 G. On the second 5.78, 96 KB and 5. So we select the first one, that is first one more free space, 22.64 GB space. Clear? Doubts? Question? So we have to select this. I will again explain you if you have doubts. So create a storage here and click on the next. Then compatibility with VM hardware. Yes. So click on the next chat box. So we have selected this compatibility. Guest OS. Which OS we want? Which OS we need to install here? So they will provide you many OS and you need to select any OS according to your requirement. Currently, I'm not changing anything because it's a practical. Max out Windows Server 2008 64-bit. Depend upon you. Click on the next. Then customize the hardware. Customize the hardware means how much CPU you want, how much memory you want in this server, how much hard disk space you want in this server. So this is a practical, this is a test lab. So 1 GB space, 1 GB memory I want, and 1 GB hard disk space. Greater than the envelope. The disk capacity specified is greater than 1 GB. So 1 CPU, 1 memory, 1 GB hard disk. Click on the next. Then all the things I had given, they have shown me this virtual machine, this is the region, this is the host name, this is the data store, all the things CPU 1, memory 1, this they are given. And then after that, click on the finish. Right. Once we have created this virtual machine, it shows here because we have selected in the region this is my VM virtual machine. So when you click this and when we go to the down, so this is the host name. This is the host name and this is the region. This is the region of this VM1 and this is the host. Host is name of this VM. Clear? Doubts? Question? Yes, everyone. Clear? Doubts or any question? If you have any doubts or any question, please ask me in chat box. Then I will show you the. These are confusing. Yes, it is a real confusing because it's the first time. So when we do the practical or one more session, I will take otherwise. So see, basic things, what I'm trying to show you or what I'm trying to explain you. Either you are using a private cloud, either you are using a public cloud, or either you are using a hybrid cloud. In background, there is a physical server. In background, there is a physical network. In background, there is a physical firewall. In background, there is a physical router. In background, there is a physical switch. Okay. So don't assume that is anything present in the air, anything present in a cloud. Everything is on earth. But why they have to given the name cloud? Because with the help of internet, we can access the things. So don't be confused that is cloud means anything in present in air. Everything in ground, everything is present in a data center. So I'm trying to explain you, so I'm trying to show you that is how they have managed the things, how they have managed the things. That is AWS or Microsoft user created lot of data centers, many data centers in a different geography location. For example, US, India, another countries, North America, South America, Australia. And in that geography location, they have to create a different region. That is a west region, north region, south region, east region. In India, north, south, east, west. How to launch a server? Yes, I'll show you. This is a VM means launch a server. I've shown that is a launch server. So they have to create a different regions. In different regions, they have to create a different data centers. And in different data centers, in different regions, they have to create a multiple data centers for failover. So it is called as a availability zone. What is the maximum capacity of storage that we can create it, whether is there any cooling period? Nothing, no maximum capacity. Whatever your requirement, they will provide you. So there is no specific boundary limitation that this is your maximum limit in AWS or Microsoft Azure. So in practical session, I have this is called as a geography location. In geography location, this is the region. In this region, there is a data center. In this data center, these are two data centers that is present in the failover cluster. And in that failover cluster, in that data center, we are created this virtual machine. Clear doubts question. Sir, is this AWS platform? Very good question. This is a VMware platform. In background, AWS uses a Citrix. Mostly people, I don't know you know or not. Microsoft using a Hyper-V. In background, sir, please explain. In background, what they are using, we don't know. But yes, in AWS, they are using a Citrix. I don't know you know Citrix or not because I have worked in Citrix. Citrix is also same as a VMware. VMware is a different company. Citrix is a company. Citrix is a also published application, published the server. So in AWS using a Citrix, Microsoft using their own Hyper-V. So I am showing you only the things how AWS work in background, how AWS created their private data center, public data center, hybrid data center in background. Very good. Yes, we know Citrix. If you know Citrix, then it is very good, and you know how Citrix published the application, how Citrix published the server. Okay. So these are the things. These again, I'm explaining some things. These are called as a geography location. The meaning of geography location, that is area that is a farly separated. For example, North America is very, very distance, long distance from India. So North America, South America, Australia, Russia, and European countries. So they are very long distance. These are very long distance. So it is called as a geography. In geography, they have again partition. For example, this globe, they have divided the earth in a geography. North America, South America, Asia continental, European continental, these. So they are divided in a geography. In geography for management perspective. In geography, they have again divided, that is a North America, South America, East America, West America, and this is called as a region. In region, they have to create a data center. For a fault tolerance, they have created a multiple data center. And that data center is interconnected with each other. So it is called as the availability zone, that is the AZ. That is, for example, in any conditions, in any rare-to-rare situation, some fire or some floods have come on that area, so they have to switch to the another data center or another region. So these are the environment. So in this VMware lab session, I have shown these are the geography, these are the region. In this region, there is a data center. In that data center, we have created a virtual machine. For example, in practical, when you go to the AWS practical, and when we created a virtual machine in background, we don't know how they are managed, but they are managing the things in the same way in a background. They have managed the things. Their IT people manage the things in this way. So I had shown the things to you. Any question? Any doubts? Not clear. Yes or no? Now you know what is geography location, you know what is the region, you know what is the availability zone, and how we created a virtual machine, how we create a virtual machine in Java. Please go through once again. I have already clear or doubts. Again, otherwise I will again explain to you the same thing. Because without clear this thing, there is no use to start the lab in AWS. Clear doubts or question? Confusion, still confusion. So again, I have opened a paint because I don't think so without paint. This is a AWS, that is Amazon Web Service, right? Everyone know AWS, Amazon Web Service. It is a cloud service provider. So what they had done here, right, this is a good question. Without clearance, if you go to the next session, there is no use. Just to clear out all your doubts. Then we go in for diagram in a good manner. So this is good for you, right? Let's try to draw the diagram. So, yes, right? Black. Yes. So, US. Right? US is also a very big country, right? India is also a very big country, right? So this separated geography separated thing is called as geography. This is what is the geography, right? These are very distance, far distance. US and India, there is a very distant, long distance between US and India, right? So it is called as a geography. Clear what is geography or any question? Say yes or no in chat box. Only 6 minutes are left. So clear, but thanks. Off, clear, very. Yes, right, clear, full. S means what? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so these are the geography. After geography, what they had done? After geography, they have done, what is our black color? This is, after geography, what they have done? They have again distributed the things in this called box. They have again distributed, that is a East US. Okay. That is a West US. Central US. Central. Here, perhaps East. North. South. Okay. And this word is called as region. This word is called as a regions. So again, what they have done, they have divided the US in three parts: East US, West US, Central US. India, East India, North India, South India, depend upon geography. So it is called as a region. Doubt or clear? What is region? That is, in geography, they have divided location. So it is called as a region. Doubts or clear? Any doubts, any question or clear? What is region? Clear. After the region, what they have done, they have created a data center. They have created a data center. For example, here, they have created one data center. One data center they have created. So, So in reason, they have to create a data center. Data, what? They have to create a data center. Data. Everyone knows what is a data center? Yes or no? Everyone know data center? Say yes or no. Yes, very good. Many times I've showed you private cloud and show you the data center also. So data center. In reason, they created a data center. In data center, they have created different availability zone AZ. That is called as what? It's and these data is being connected. So this is called as a availability zone. Another color. Zone. And it is called the availability zone. In data center, they have to create a different zones, different area, and they are interconnected with each other. So this is called as a availability zone AZ. Okay. First, geography. First, in top, AWS. AWS is a company, and AWS is providing cloud service. AWS is a cloud service provider company. AWS created, divide the world, divide the earth in different area, and it is called as a geography. In that area, they have again divided in different regions. In regions, they have to create a different data centers. In that data centers, they have created different zones, availability zones, and in that availability zones, your server is present, and you are connecting with that availability zone. So it is called as a availability zone, and one availability zone is interconnected with another availability zone for fault tolerance or database recovery or any security concern or any immediate fault tolerance or data recovery. This is called the availability zone. Any questions, any doubts, clear? Please give the answer in chat box. Any doubts, any question, any query? Clear. Okay. So, what? If you say no, I am afraid, what is no? The meaning of not? Clear or not clear? Just write clear or not clear. Okay. So mostly I assume that is everyone knows these things. Everyone knows what is geography, what is region, what is data center, what is availability zone. Yes, VM, I will definitely repeat. I will again show you the VM session again in tomorrow. And then we will create your AWS login ID. And after that, we will continuously going on in AWS lab. Then we will not go to the VM lab, then we will not show you the diagram of data centers. Everything I assume that is I have clear your basic doubts, basic questions, basic cloud question. And from tomorrow, from first hour, I will try to, yes, from tomorrow, first hour, I will explain you all the things in VM lab also. And after that, we'll create your AWS account and then we will start all the things in AWS portal. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for your time.